what's happening? We back at it again. And Magic can get his mic right.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
He over here messing up.
It was a ghost, man. Just push it off on. Oh.
You just have to hold that thing, bro.
The mic want to be free.
But yeah, man, we back. Speaking about free.
Emancipation, man.
This is a review on the what?
Emancipation.
Emancipation. I can't even say it right. I be messing up. But
shout out to Will Smith.
Shout out to Will Smith.
Yeah, did it again, Will.
That was a great movie, bro.
A wonderful movie, bro.
That was a great
Just
movie.
like we talked about on the podcast, if y'all watched the last episode, it was everything we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Or everything we needed it to be, rather.
Yeah, for sure.
So, hey, it was very gruesome. It was, it really was. Do you think it was a slavery movie?
I mean, it was dealing with slaves, so yeah, it was a slavery movie. It was just showing a different side. You feel me? Like it didn't show like when they was working. Oh yeah, it did show when they was working, right?
I mean, his first part of his story, you never saw him working in the field.
Never saw him working in the field.
But the story was he was a blacksmith.
Okay, yeah.
Because you remember when they first put him on the paddy wagon, he was like
So that was more like a chain gang than being enslaved, right?
Right, like.
But it's almost like the same thing.
So I want to get into that too. Like, do you see the similarities between jail and how that was?
Oh, of course. And to this day, we are considered slaves if we are, locked up
in prison.
So
sure.
that's in the Constitution.
So I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta stay. I mean, at the end of the day, though, I'm glad they showed that in the light. I hope people see those kind of messages in there.
Yeah,
it's the same thing that they got on. Only thing they probably not doing is shooting them in the head, like out in the open like that.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
they're definitely watching over them.
Definitely watching over them.
Probably on horses.
You know what I'm saying? You got the CEOs. You got, you know what I'm saying? They probably don't need horses now. You got trucks and vans. And
man,
whatever.
I bet you down there in one of them southern states, like they really out there in the field, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, I believe they on horses. If they were on horses at the state line, remember when they was rounding up the Haitians? Remember there was pictures of them on horses?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So
they gotta have that too. I believe that. I'm with you.
And I believe it's quicker. A vehicle quick, but a horse can get through, woods and all that. You feel me?
You're right.
In today's time. But other than that, man, what was your favorite part of the movie, bro? Matter of fact, forget the favorite part. Let's just hit the key parts of the movie, bro.
Yeah, let's get into the movie. So the movie basically is about a man named Peter, or Gordon, a.k.a. Peter, who escapes from... Well, he doesn't even escape from his slave owner. He escapes from the chain gang, basically.
Yeah.
He escapes from the chain gang, and he makes it 5 days in the swamp to find Lincoln's army.
So why he escaped, though?
What you mean, why did he escape?
Why he escaped?
He was tired of the conditions. He knew there was something better.
But he heard something.
Oh, right. That I'm skipping. He heard about Lincoln freeing the slaves. And I guess the people really wasn't like trying to be quiet about it. They were trying to keep it secret, but they said it loud enough that everybody could hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
that started.
It seemed like he didn't care. It seemed like the guy was mad, so he was just speaking out of anger. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's mad that Lincoln freed all the slaves. So one of the cooks heard him, but he was like paying attention and looking into the guy's eyes, and the guy pretty much scared him, put fear in his heart, and told him to move on. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but some other slaves heard him, which was Peter. And that gave him an idea. That sparked the idea Mm-hmm. You feel me? And you know, some was with it, but I feel like one of the guys was jealous because he ran and got caught up and got whooped really bad.
Okay, so with that fella right there, now seeing that they had previously killed somebody just for being disobedient, do you feel like he should have got killed instead of the runaway tag? But he might have been a good worker though, so that might have been why they didn't kill him.
He probably one of the strong ones. You know what I'm saying? One of the strong ones. He was definitely he looked like he was young. So it probably gave him a chance, you know, and you know how they take the strongest one and then humiliate them in front of everybody, bro. So what they did was they took they brand him, with an R,
with the runaway R.
Yeah, the runaway R on his face, and didn't they whip him?
Yeah, I believe they whipped him.
They whipped him.
That inspired the leaving though, because prior to that, the beginning of the movie is based off of faith and I guess a good Christian background, because it was a lot of praying and talking about God and all of this. And then at that moment, you see like the different sides. Like you got, and even in the community, you got like your Christian, then you got your people that might be Muslim, and then you got your people that don't believe at all.
They're just in the streets.
Yeah, just out.
Yeah.
Right? But then the thing you got to notice about it, everybody had the same common goal.
To get away.
Right. Even
get freedom.
Regardless of what it was, one snitch, one died because he didn't listen. And then, you know what I'm saying, the one man got away. But it was 4 guys that ran away, right? And the other one got killed. You know.
But
no, he did. He made it to the Lincoln Army, because remember they were seeing him on the way out. Yeah, my boy, he made it all the way there.
What's his name? George.
Something like
that. Georgia, I believe. But anyway, that's just I got strong faith in God, and with him having strong faith in God, that just show you that he made, and in real life he made it out twice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in the movie, you know, we don't know in real life if he has strong faith in God, but in the movie it showed that he had strong faith in God, and it just show you, you know, God had him the whole way, you know, even though he went through some things, and it was a very good scene in the movie where he fought a huge alligator, bro.
Oh yeah, that was, man. Listen, shout out to the director.
I had to watch that scene twice. I had to take it back, bro, because
I did that too. That's crazy. That's wild. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, yo, I got it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Peter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
That was it.
That shout out to the director, who's also a brother, man. I don't know his name. I should know his name though.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in the description.
Right, y'all look up his history, what other movies he done been in. But this one right here is an A+. Do you think Will Smith will get an Oscar for, or will even get a nomination? You know, even though he's banned,
he should.
So you think the Academy will still represent the movie?
They should.
It's big time.
They should. If they don't, then you already know what it is.
You know what it is, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to speak on too much about it. Yeah. You feel me?
That's some real talk right there.
Yeah. But, man, overall, I give that movie 5 stars.
2 thumbs up, like the critics say.
Straight up. No tomatoes.
No tomato.
It was just different, bro, hearing him talk in a different...
At the beginning, I really accent. I couldn't take it serious, because I was like, no. The first, like, 3 minutes where he was praying, and then after he got in the character, like, all the way, then I was like, oh, Will Smith really getting in it. And I really just think it was that you're so used to hearing Will in another light, and, like, doing different things, and you ain't never heard him in a foreign accent, so it sound crazy.
Sound real crazy.
And you know, like, I feel like all black people feel like they know Will.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you done grew up with Will in your house all your life. We know Will.
Yeah.
That's why I believe the slap really affected us. Like it affected us because it's like that's your little cousin.
Yeah.
Will did it. Will don't act like that. Now I ain't never seen Will act like that in my life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but one thing I want to talk about was God, I just had it. I was just thinking about Will being like a related, somebody that's kin to us down here. Since you said that, but
wait,
it was a part of the movie, bro, that caught my attention, and it was the part where he ran up to the house, and
oh yeah,
the little girl peeped game.
She peeped it now,
and the first thing she did was yell out "runner." So that let you know that she been taught, trained,
and she just happened to look up during the prayer. But I think he should have really took off right when they started praying.
Man, yeah, he should have took off. So with that being said, though, you think that's how it is still to this day?
What you mean?
Like with white people training their kids on certain things. I'm not saying all white people because all white people ain't even on that type of time, but you still have the ones.
You got a certain group that probably is like just like black people got different groups. You got a certain group of white people that are always going to be proud of their heritage, which you can't be mad at them for being proud of their heritage.
So you can't be mad at Dalen Roof? You think he been taught?
What I'm saying is
he been taught.
He was taught. Mm-hmm. And that's the truth. But I'm saying you can't be mad at them for having pride in their heritage and believing in something.
There's a difference between having pride in your heritage and having hatred towards a different culture or different race. There's a difference. I could teach my daughter all day, hey, it's all about black. Be happy, have black pride. You know what I'm saying? You got black girl magic, But then how it look on me being, she having little white friends and telling her, oh, the white people are the devil. They the evil people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this. I
that's creating pride and hatred, instilling in that child.
I mean, I teach them not to trust anybody.
Of course.
But particularly that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't shy away from that. You gotta let them know the history of what's going on or things that done happen. We not too far removed from what done happened. People were still getting lynched in the 60s.
Yeah.
My mama was born in the 70s. She remember Klan rallies in this town, So any kind of situation, I still feel like we can't be mad at them for having pride. We could be mad at them for executing the people, but then at the same time, we should have that same enthusiasm for our race.
For sure. I understand. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? Not to be politically correct. We should have our own, that same enthusiasm for our race. We should take the time and look into our family histories. You got grandmas, you got aunties, you got uncles that know something about something. Start it there. And then lead on to something else and find out who you really are and where you come from. And you'll be surprised. Your family might have used to run the town at one point in time.
All right. Well, before we head off, because I know we're on time right now, with the movie being about slavery ending and getting freedom, there's a story in our hometown where it was a young lady found out that we was free. Well, our ancestors our ancestors was free. She got on a horse and she went around town yelling that we are free, we are free, we are free. And they took her and locking her up, had a trial, and hung her right in front of the courthouse downtown.
That's real.
That's real. And the reason why she was hung because she took stolen property, which was the horse and some other stuff that was in the house that she was working in.
Power to the people, man. Listen.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think it's just her last name is Spain.
Yes, Spain.
Spain. Yeah.
Spain. Yeah. Either Sarah Spain or Amy Spain, something like that. Yeah. But so that let you know that a lot of slaves didn't know that we was free, that they was free, and they was still under, still considered as property to whoever their master was.
Okay, not even saying that. So there was a key part in the movie where Peter met with the Union soldiers, right? And when he met with the Union soldiers, he said, I be free. I'm about to go. I ain't doing none of this. I'm about to go. Bruh looked at him in his eye and told him, either you will work in the federal farm or you gonna join this Union army.
You got two choices.
That's all you got.
What you gonna do? Because you are still considered contraband. You are a runaway slave.
So what does that mean for us today?
I think it still falls under that.
Still fall under that.
Well, no, I think we have more leverage. I think we can, nowadays we can be our own boss, but we have to go through a whole lot of stuff, and
I feel like face value, we have the freedom. Inside you, we really don't.
Explain.
Because at the end of the day, these are still the same people in charge of every situation. You see what Kanye talking about. You see what Dave Chappelle has talked about. All these people are the same people in charge. So
Prince talk about it.
At the end of the day, at what point in life did they change their ideologies and how they view the world? They 9 times out of 10 they didn't change.
So I mean that kind of explains where when Kanye was like slavery was a choice,
and it was.
So you had a choice to either fight for the Union at that time, at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Fight for the Union.
As a brother, he had 3 choices. He could have went back out in the woods and just got away because he already killed his man. His man was dead, so he really was free to do whatever at that point in time. He went to the Union Army, got some skills and learned some different things. Then, or he could have went to the federal farm. He already come from a farm. He didn't want to go back there.
What do you think the treatment was with the Union on the federal farm?
Probably the same situation. Probably. You just might not have been getting whipped, but you was going to do some work. Sun up, sun down type stuff. Basically what became sharecropping.
Pretty much.
What we need to look into, where were those federal farms? And did your grandparents work on the federal farm or not?
Let's Google that. Let's look into that. And if you ever find those answers, leave it in the comment down below, man. But to sum this up, bro, overall, the movie was great.
A magnificent movie. Another great role by Will Smith. Will Smith just had a great role before that with King Richard, and then he received his Oscar. He done with this one. He's accomplished everything. This is his first slave movie. So I mean, he done did every genre that black people can do.
He done did it. He done did it with this one.
So in my eyes, Will Smith is the GOAT.
Let's see if this one with Michael B. Jordan gonna come out.
I don't like Michael B. Jordan. He's a good actor and everything, but I don't want to see him.
I like Michael B. Jordan. Cool.
I don't want to see him in that. That's what I'm saying.
It's probably gonna be good, bro. We're gonna see.
Like I Am Legend.
When it's supposed to be coming out?
Oh, I don't
know. It's just a rumor. Huh?
It might be. You know, Rush Hour 4 coming out though.
Yeah, Rush Hour 4 coming out. When that come out, we're gonna do a review on that right away.
Right away.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Will Smith, the Emancipation. Great movie. Overall, like I said, you get 5 stars, 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Shout out to Apple TV because that was a big launch.
Shout out to Apple TV also. Yeah, for sure.
That gonna bring a lot of attention to their channel or app or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. They needed that one.
They needed that.
Because I had Apple for a while.
And they ain't nothing really up there.
Nothing.
So give us some more movies, man. We need those.